Mercenary team!
Hey everybody, it's me, Babby Sly, and I'm here with my good pal,
TylerBeardShow.
You know what TylerBeardShow did? He watched the freaking movie.
I did, finally.
He watched the movie. Do you know what this means?
It means that this episode is going to be
About stuff.
Yep.
Some stuff. So, just to preface for the people, the movie that we're talking about, or just to clarify, we're talking about World of Tomorrow, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, if you have not seen World of Tomorrow yet, or from the last time we were talking about it, people, pause this if you have Netflix and just watch it. It's like 17 minutes long.
Yeah, not long at all.
It's like this episode will probably be longer than that entire movie.
Yeah.
So watch it and then come back here.
Yeah.
And we can talk about it. And it'll be fun, maybe. Okay. I'll give you 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Here we go.
We're on it. Alright, so what'd you think?
It was interesting.
Interesting is correct.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not know what. I don't know.
You just don't know.
I don't I think I understand the basic message of what they wanted to get across, which was well, I mean, I guess I don't really know what the message they wanted to get across was.
I don't know if there was a message to get across.
Right.
That's the thing. I think it was just like something. It was just I definitely think there was an overarching theme, and that's kind of the speech that Emily gives at the end, saying so basically value every day, and from what I remember, yeah, it's something like value everything.
Yeah.
On top of the stuff is gonna happen, and sometimes you're gonna have a bad go of it, but just simply being alive is what you say, life is the envy of the dead, and or something along those lines, where it's even when things are not even great, it's still better than not being not being alive.
Right.
And what else was there that was kind of, I feel powerful in a way? It was actually I can't even think right now, because these damn stupid machines. What am I trying to say? Gosh, there's just so many things just being thrown at me. Yeah. I'm rambling now. So tell what else about it?
So some of the stuff was kind of confusing to me. For example, okay, so the viewers, the things that could see everything, could they, what, I'm not quite sure, I don't understand what they're saying. They can see it's basically an omnipresent thing, because it can see everything that has happened, everything that will happen, and it's it's just like a light recorder, I guess you could call it.
Yeah.
It records light.
Yeah.
Okay. That was
something along those lines. Yeah.
It was a little confusing because like they were able to tell when people when they time traveled, if they time traveled into the Earth, which I like.
Oh, right.
I like the fact that they brought that up, that they thought about that. I like that. Yeah.
Because if they're time traveling, the Earth would like. Well, it was like they had. Yeah. Wait, was it time travel or was it teleportation? Because like they were.
It was time travel.
People. I mean, I think they had both because people were, or they were using the time travel as makeshift teleportation, and ending up like outside of orbit, for just because like they were using like discount prices, and so like it wasn't or like discount basically like going to a bargain bin and being like, okay, or you know what I'm saying.
Yes, exactly.
They were and there's also the time travel that would end up putting people like in a million years in the past on accident because they were also still going to like unreputable time travel agencies, let's call them that.
Right.
And so I thought that was interesting, and the way I don't know, there was like a weird like I don't even know what to call it, but just like the relationship that Emily was having with Emily. And one thing that I thought was strange, and I wasn't really sure if it I mean, I watched the movie like a couple of times, and I still can't like figure out if this is what happened or not. But Emily, the older Emily, she went to Emily Prime to get a memory from her.
Right.
And I think she stole the memory. Like I think she took it.
And so it's just a
Not
big
like,
loop of trying to get that memory back.
Yeah, and I think that's like, I think that's what she meant when she said there will come a time where you'll feel like a great loss.
Yeah.
Or you'll feel like you like lost something, and they won't like really have any like idea on like how to get it back.
Yeah.
And I think that was like, just even though like even though they're not the same Emily, I think that's like I was thinking maybe it was like a cycle, or maybe she was just saying that could happen to you. Like I'm not really sure. That it was very confusing. Like you said, it was. I don't claim to like understand it at all. But I don't know. I just thought it was really interesting, and it had a way of like making you uncomfortable in a way that was like not like upsetting. Just you're just like, oh, and it was just kind of like, okay.
Yeah.
Like you're just like okay with how like with the amount of uncomfortable that you are. It's like, okay.
Yes. That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. That one is I really enjoyed. Just with it being like a little bit more lighthearted and goofy, I guess, with Emily Prime, just being like just a child, and like Emily from the future is like sitting here telling her, oh, those are bodies of people falling out of space, and she's like, are they dead? And she's like, yes, they're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it's almost like you're looking at like something that's it's meant to be extremely morbid, and but you're seeing it like through the eyes, or you're seeing it through your own lens, but you're seeing it being explained to a child.
Right.
And I don't know, there's something very. It was just an interesting way to look at it.
I feel like that's an appropriate way to kind of talk to another person when you are stuck in a loop of never talking to anybody but yourself.
Right.
You can be very blunt.
Right.
And she's had plenty of experience of not talking with people because she's spent time with robots and rocks, and then she spent time with an alien who she couldn't understand. And so
that was like super sad, like when she talks about the how like she, well, first of all, she just falls in love with like anything, whatever. That's cool. And then but then like how she is how she like leaves and the like alien is like inconsolable, and it's just like, oh man, like what the heck is this? It's so sad.
Right.
Yeah, stuff like that. Where I was just like, what the heck, like, and then she falls in love with the clone, who
right.
who has no like consciousness. He's just like,
well, what? So I think that the one that she fell in love with
had no consciousness.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think he had consciousness because he had the Prime's memories in consciousness.
Yeah. And then you can kind of see like that she has the twitches that show that she's like that she has like the degeneration where
like when she blinks and stuff.
She was gonna that she was gonna lose her, or I mean she was gonna die anyway.
Yeah.
But she was on the track to like losing the her like memories or whatever, or just becoming like defunct, I suppose. I don't really know what the term was when they would just like die. But yeah, like that was really cool. What else was there? Like I don't know. I think a lot of it was like it was meant to be like overly like sciencey, but like not sciencey, overly science, like sci-fi.
Yeah.
So it's just like weird stuff that like doesn't make any sense. Like the outer net. Like what is that? And where it's supposed to be like overly far-fetched.
Right.
To just kind of give off this impression, or to give off the idea that this is just far, far into the future, and they're so beyond like our understanding of things that you're gonna have to like either accept that you're not gonna understand everything that happens, or you're gonna have to like watch it over and over again and still accept that you're not gonna understand everything that happens.
What I wonder is what time period is the Prime from?
Right, because she was just like in a white room basically with a phone.
Yeah.
But the phone had a it had the ability for her to see Emily, or her ancestor, or her descendant,
was that a
rather.
phone or a TV? Or a smart TV?
I have no idea. I thought it was like some strange phone thing, but I don't know. I have no idea.
Huh.
I don't know. It was very cool, and I'm glad you watched it, and because I think it's like, even if you didn't like super enjoy it, it was still kind of a cool thing to look at and to like think about and talk about.
I would agree with that.
Yes, there's another movie that animator. He's made like a lot of different films like that, or like short films like that, same art style and everything. And there's one that I was also talking to you about before, called what is it called? It's Such a Beautiful Day.
Okay, is that also on Netflix?
That one is also on Netflix. This one is a little bit longer though. It's about an hour.
Oh, okay.
Or it's a little over an hour, I think.
Okay.
Now,
same kind of animation?
Same kind of animation. And that one is on, I would say, a completely different level.
Whole another level.
It's this one is like it's a little bit much almost.
Yeah.
Like when I watched it with my roommate and George's brother, and we were all kind of like, we all kind of saw like.
Are you able to grab that C4?
I only have ration. I'm full actually.
Okay. I do have C4 on me.
Okay. Then we might just have to come back for it if we need it.
Yeah.
we all watched it, and I think we all had like different experience watching it.
Watching the
also,
next one.
Yeah, watching It's Such a Beautiful Day. Like my roommate, she cried. I didn't cry. I was just like really taken aback, and so was George's brother. And it was just, I don't know, man. It was really good, but it was so weird. It was so much weirder than World of Tomorrow. And not in like a weird sciencey way, because it's nothing about it is like sci-fi like. But it's just like, it's very, if you felt like did you feel like World of Tomorrow was at all disturbing, or did you not get that vibe from it?
I didn't necessarily get too much of a disturbed vibe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is like disturbing on a level that's like, that can be considered like uncomfortable.
Okay.
Where there's just like things happening and you're just like, what? Like, I don't. It's not that it doesn't make sense. Everything about it, I guess, makes sense. Well, no, that's not true. It's just, I don't really know how to explain the experience.
Yeah.
But you're just sitting there watching it, and things are happening, and you're just like, I don't even know how to like explain the feeling that you get. Like, it's just very surreal.
Yeah.
I guess is like the best way to explain it. It's just like a surreal experience. I don't want to like say what it's about, just in case you ever watch it.
Probably. I'll try to.
Yeah. It's 3 parts.
Okay.
Like the whole movie is broken up into like 3 parts, because it was like 3 smaller films at one point, and they just kind of compiled it.
Okay.
But yeah, I would recommend, if you're ever feeling like watching something weird. It's quite an experience, I think. You may not ever want to experience it again.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, you might just be like, all right, well, that was one and done. And hey, like, that's okay. I definitely want to watch it again. I haven't found an opportunity to. Like, my roommate will just not watch it again, so I can't watch it with her. So I definitely want to watch it again, just because I want to like get more out of it. I want to like see more, see if like I missed anything. But yeah, that's all I'll say about it, and I reiterate that it's really good. So yeah. Do you have any movies that you like suggest, or that are like, that you recommend rather?
I can think of a movie that might, have a similar sort of like, it's a really good movie, but it's a lot to experience, is the movie Dread. It was a film festival movie. It's a full-length movie. Probably an hour and a half. It's it's definitely hard to watch, but pretty good movie.
Is it hard to watch for what reason?
Well, the movie is about a group of students who are doing a senior project. And one of them is a psychology major who is not on his meds anymore, and the other is a film student. Or maybe it's the other way around. It's a film psychology project, and one of them stopped taking their meds. Oh, you did it. Oh. Okay.
Like, seizure warning.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
Seriously. So yeah.
C4 for this? Or we need C4?
Oh, I have C4. Ooh, you missed the robotic claw.
Oops. Whoops.
Whoopsie daisy. Oh, we need C4
Take that,
for
take
this.
that, take that, take that, take that, take that.
Interesting. Kerosene.
I'm pretty sure just blowing up the kerosene tank would like probably hurt us from being in the room. Probably be a little bit bigger of an explosion.
Not this time. It's just a drop of kerosene, actually.
Not this time. We did it.
Ooh, we almost did it in the fastest time.
We almost did the fastest time?
Yeah.
Oh, it's because I wasn't trying. I wasn't trying that time. So
Yeah, me
yeah,
too.
that's why.
Same.
Yeah, I was telling a story about a really cool movie that I saw.
I was listening to said story.
Really?
Yep. True story.
Now, I have these other two movies that I saw that are not animations. They're just movies.
Mm-hmm.
They're like B movies,
Okay.
featuring the same actress. I don't know if she has anything. If that has anything to do with it. I don't know if she like. I don't know. I don't know if that like director uses her. I don't even know if they're directed by the same person. It's unimportant. Oh wait, should we next time?
Oh yes.
Next time we're gonna talk about these movies that I just hyped you guys up for. So, well, I'm sure you're not hyped. I haven't even said anything about them. So,
Find out
next time I'll tell you about some movies. But until then, good night and good luck and don't die.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.